Greetings everyone. We will define and get a quick insight into what is yoga. Who is qualified to practice yoga? Is yoga for everyone? The fundamental question we are asking. What is yoga? What are its origins? How can I benefit from it? Yoga is as ancient as creation. Yoga means union. It comes from the word yuj, which unites things. So in the creation itself, there are two fundamental entities, the Shiva and the Shakti. Through the dance of Shiva and the Shakti, the whole creation has come about. So the greatest and the first yogi is Lord Shiva himself. And Devi herself. To understand yoga in its true purpose, you have to tune into this level. And be able to connect to Shiva and Shakti to succeed in yoga. Most people think yoga is a set of practices. Of course, in the West, there is more predominance of the physical aspect of yoga. The inner aspects are not very well known. There are more practices of perhaps meditation and other aspects which are more prevalent in the East, in China and India and Korea. But everywhere it is still considered to be a practice. I sit down and I practice yoga. I do certain breath related practices and every day I practice this. So I get up in the morning, I practice this. Even if it is more than the physical yoga, even if it's more than hatha yoga, people think it is something that they mechanically do something, they practice this. This approach to yoga will not lead to siddhi, will not lead to success. Yoga should be viewed from the angle of the originator of yoga, who is the Lord himself. And yoga is all about your connection to that. Your connection to that. When you simply practice, it is like any other action. We call it in Sanskrit karma. It's just another karma. The angle I am talking about is looking at yoga not as karma, but looking at yoga as kriya. Some people translate kriya also as action. Maybe it comes from the same root word, but kriya is not karma. Karma creates more karma. Kriya creates more kriya. Kriya does not create karma. In fact, kriya liberates you from karma. So this angle has not been properly expressed and published. This is an esoteric angle in a way, but I want you to just tune in a little bit. See, recently I was talking to a person, very senior, adept in the whole science of spirituality, and I was sharing with that person this very understanding. And the next day the person said, she practiced the yoga, the same pranayamas, and she said, suddenly I was on top of the world, which I never experienced before. That is the angle I want to just open your eyes to. So, Kriya comes from two root words, Kri and Ya. Kri is coming from the root action similar to karma, but here the Kri is an inner action, not an outer action. You can imagine all the actions you do in the world outside is like a horizontal line. Karmas are going in the world outside like a horizontal line. You move, you walk, you are going like this. With Kriya, you move vertically up. It's an inner action that is vertical. When you combine the horizontal with the vertical, you practically create a cross. This connection is the esoteric angle. Ya means the soul. Kri means kind of action, you can say. Ya means the soul. So when you combine Kri and the Ya, that means Ya is the one that is acting. The soul is the one that is acting. God is the one that is manifesting in me and right now working through me, working in and through me. That is Ya Kri. Soul Kri. Soul is acting. I am just here. I am just watching. I am witnessing. I am seeing it as a happening. This is the esoteric angle. This angle can be applied to even advanced Hatha Yogas, even, which will lead to Siddhi in Hatha Yoga also. For example, if you look at Hatha Yoga asanas, rather than something that mechanical that you do, if you see it as a play of consciousness, as a play of the cosmic spirit through you, then you will become tuned to where the energy is going at the moment, and you will not simply repeat one asana after another asana after another asana. Suddenly a new awakening comes in and you tune in to that cosmic spirit. It's a connection that I am talking about. Yoga means a connection. The inner goal of yoga is to create that connection. When you create the connection to the cosmic spirit, then you see the prana flow. Prana is the manifestation of cosmic spirit in you. The flow of primordial energy, the life force itself is a manifestation of primordial energy. So you are seeing it as a flow of the primordial energy through you, and when you look at that and get tuned to that, when you do one asana, you know where it is flowing, you know what it is doing, and accordingly you will arrange your next asana to go with the flow. So maybe today I will do this asana after that asana. Tomorrow I need to start from totally different angle and move somewhere else to somewhere else. It's an online thing. It is only valid for the moment, for the day, this connection. Then it ceases to be mechanical. And same with meditation.